Yo, what's up? It's Sander here. I want to talk about, rant. Rant about my own songs. So, I mean, a lot of my songs do have their own unique meanings. I mean, of course, songs all have meanings. Anything I want to introduce himself, I'm Sander. Sander. The face. You can put a name to the face. I'm gonna cut my hair soon, so if you like my hair, it's gonna change soon. Um, I, I'm a 14-year-old music artist. I base a lot of my shit off Alex G mainly, like some of Wi-Fi Skeleton. If you like my Wi-Fi Skeleton shit, I have like my own. I have my own stuff for that. Some of my stuff's based on that. Mainly Alex G is my big inspiration. I've also heard that I sound a lot like the Sun Dots. Someone told me. Yeah, those are mainly my big inspirations for my music. Now, I mean, for my songs that I like, I mean, only two of my songs are really blown up, having like only like over 100, like a little over 100 views, and that being would be Clean, Clean Silly and Duke, which Duke was actually the first ever song I wrote myself, being about my dog Duke, dreading the day that he dies. It means a lot to me, the song. Then I have Clean Slate Clean Slate's a bit more. I feel like Clean Slate's my best ever written song, I'll say that, because I love the fucking riff to the song. I fucking love it. It's amazing. It's an amazing riff that I cooked. I cooked. Then you have, like, the lyrics on top of it, which I think I did amazing with the lyrics. The thing is I don't, like, usually when I make lyrics, I write them in, like, the notes, like, in the notes app. And for Clean Slate, I didn't do that. A lot of my songs, I just come up with, like, a basic idea, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go off of that. That's what I do. Sometimes I freestyle a lot of the songs, and Clean Slate was one of the songs that I completely freestyled. And I'm surprised I even freestyled that. I mean, those lyrics actually came from the bottom of my heart. That's why I kind of prefer freestyling it than coming up with, like, pre-made lyrics, because then shit's freestyled. It's coming straight from my heart, straight from my brain, out of my mouth, And, I used CapCut at the start of my music career when I made, like, Duke, when I made, like, Bloomin' in Winter, and all my old songs. Basically, all my short songs. Like, if you go on my shorts on my YouTube page, all of those songs were made with CapCut. Like, I would just record on my phone the guitar and any other track parts, and then I'd sing over it in CapCut. But I think, like, the first song that I actually stopped using CapCut was 7 Minutes. And if you notice, 7 Minutes, the voice, dude, it sounds buns, because when I was new to BandLab, and I realized that my phone, the speakers, you can hear it whenever I record. So then what I do is now I just turn down the volume of my phone and just, like, talk like I'm in a fucking call, so I can hear the music coming from my ear, and I talk, and the speakers right into my mouth, so you can't hear the songs. That's how I record my voice. Now, when I use BandLab, I just record the guitar, and then I sing my heart out, and then I use the virtual drums. I don't actually own a drum set. Drum set was my dream instrument. I joined band in middle school, and it was just so I could learn the drum set. I ended up quitting my 8th grade year because they were gonna hold me back from going to the next level, because I didn't do any of, like, the fucking shit you're meant to study and, like, practice. I didn't do that because I didn't want to fucking do it. I wanted to play the drum set, so I just quit. I just quit because I didn't want to fucking deal with it. Didn't let me touch it. I don't like band anymore because of it. I've been wanting to learn the drums for so long. Um, I have a couple features. I only have one feature, which is my best friend. Uh, he was the feature. That was Living with Dying, which is funny because Living with Dying is, I based that off of a manga I read. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Real good manga. And in the manga, there's a quote, there's a book. The girl has a book, diary called Living with Dying. And I decided to make a song off of that. But speaking about meanings, I mean, I told you Duke, and I told you Living with Dying. I mean, I have so many like Duke. I already told you about Blooming in Winter is about being a late bloomer. Basically, it's late blooming. Blooming in winter. Flowers don't usually bloom in winter. It's about being a late bloomer and feeling that you can not catch up with anyone, and you're always lagging behind from the group. I'm trying to think of what other ones. Wannabe is about me never being able to, like, when I look up to a human being, I want to be them. I want to be in their same shoes. I want to be just like them. Hence the lyrics. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but it's just whenever I look up to a human being or an idol or a person or these famous people, I want to be exactly like them. I hate the things they hate, like the things they like. Then I have like Be Me. Be Me is just me wanting to be myself, you know. The Way You Feel is about looking at like one of your best friends with one of their friends, and you see them being happier than they are with you, and you want to make them feel the way they feel when they're around them. Hence the fucking lyrics. I mean, listen to the lyrics, you know. I have like Again is wondering if my ex would want to see me again. Forced Love, which I might remake really, because like I remember when I made Forced Love. When I made it, it was meant to have like a completely different riff. It was meant to have a completely that's where like the first vocals, they sounded so off because I was lazy to redo them, and I just changed the whole time melody mid fucking, like I already had one lyric down. I was like, fucking, I'm gonna change the melody, the guitar, and I did. And I was just so lazy to the point where I just didn't decide to change it again. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't, you know. Stupid. But I'm probably gonna redo Forced Love soon. Which Forced Love is about being forced into a relationship, which did happen to me. What else is there? I told you Living with Dying. I'm trying to like think what else I got. Oh, well, I guess I got Seasick. Seasick was one of my first long songs, and when I started posting videos, so it means a lot to me. So I think it's a real good song. That's the song that I mainly based off Sign Crush's Motorist. If you know Sign Crush's Motorist, I based that song like mainly off Sign Crush's Motorist. And it's about being able to tell from a loved one that, or like your lover or your girlfriend, that they're cheating on you from the way they smell. It's about being obsessive with someone to the point where you know what they smell like, and you can tell when they're around someone and cheating on you from their smell. Hence the lyrics once again. Leave Me. I don't really like Leave Me. I mean, Leave Me's fine, but Leave Me just telling someone not to leave you. You know, it's like, don't leave me. Don't. Please don't leave me. What the fuck's after Leave Me? Stay Away. Stay Away. Sometimes, like, when I'm in a mood, I don't know why, whenever I get into a mood, I, like, just don't talk to anyone. I don't talk to my friends. Every time they message me, I just don't feel like talking, you know? So, when I made that song, I was kind of in that mood, so I was just telling people to just stay away. I don't want to talk to you. So after Stay Away, I don't even fucking know. I do know, what was the song name? Still Here. Still Here. Still Here is about, wanting to leave my old friend group, but feeling as if I'm trapped in it, and if I do leave it, what would happen, you know? Would everyone forget about it? Would my history chains still be attached? Which I use history chains a lot ever since I made that. What the fuck's after this? Then I have 7 minutes, which 7 minutes, some people would perceive it as maybe like a song about, you know, because the lyrics are 7 minutes in heaven. It's not about that. No, it's about how when you die, the brain replays your last 7 minutes, your best memories for 7 minutes, and baby, you'll be my last 7 minutes in heaven. Basically, it's just saying, when I die, I'll see you in my last 7 minutes in heaven. Yeah. And the in heaven part, you know, just because it's meant to use a phrase and turn that into something you wouldn't expect. And then I have Living in the Past. Living in the Past, I think, is a really good song. My only issue is that I forgot how to play it. Like, I made the fucking song. I don't know how to play it. I forgot how to play it. I think it's a real good song. I would remake it, but I actually don't think it needs a remake. I don't think it needs a remake. I think it's actually pretty good. But it's about basically when one loved one dies. When a loved one dies and your future just doesn't look bright, and you want to steer back into the past because they're in it, you know, hence the lyrics. My headlights, my rear view mirror is looking brighter than the headlights ahead, and also the sun's in the rear view mirror instead of the front, you know, it's meant to represent all that. What the fuck's after that? Shit. I don't even remember what was after that. What is after? I guess I have Honey Found. Basically all of Soundcheck. I don't like Soundcheck. I wasn't planning on releasing Soundcheck, by the way. I did either way. I don't like Soundcheck. Honeydew or Honey Found. Honey Found doesn't have a meaning. Honey Found doesn't have a meaning, but I did see a comment on it. Someone said that it sounds like if like a Minecraft SMP, like you start a Minecraft world and it's just slowly degrading. It's just slowly breaking, which I like that. I actually based Honey Found off of, if you know, Cheesy HF, HFJ. If you know him, if you know his music from One, I based Honey Found off of that. Soundcheck's probably the best song from Soundcheck, which I made that like melody when I was in band. I made that melody when I was in band. When I was playing the xylophone, I just hit like 2 of the same exact notes, one high, one low, and then I just switched them again, right, like literally the right next chords, and went. It's such a good song, and I did really good. And that's probably like Soundcheck. I used a bunch of virtual instruments on. None of those ones are real. I think the only song that I didn't, or at least I still use virtual instruments in the song, but was Honeydew. I used one of my melodies that I made up for fun in the song. Trying to think. You Know Where to Find Me. Oh, well, I guess I didn't say how Clean the Slate. What have I done with Clean the Slate? Is about what have I done with the Clean Slate is about me leaving my old friend group, which I talk about that a lot, and wondering if I'll fuck it up. You know, what have I done with a clean slate, a new canvas, which, if you don't know what I'm using in that, I'm using a new start. Like, think of like a clean canvas, you know, a blank page, and I fucked it up, you know, and But think about, like, how I have a new, clean slate, and I like to think of it as high school. When I was going into high school, I needed to ditch my old friends because I didn't want people to see me with them. And I did. I did. I did. And that's what it's about, basically. It's about me, what I see high school as a fresh start and a clean canvas, a clean slate. And there's dirt on the clean slate. Think of it like there's smudge, there's paint that you can rub off. And that was them. That was them. I rubbed it off, and I have a clean slate, but what have I done with a clean slate? It's meant to say that, what if I fuck it up? You know? What if I fuck up my high school years? What if my first impression's shitty? What if I fuck it up? It's basically just, this song's basically just a what if. It's also how, telling me, it's just me saying, I can't tell the truth. What I did with my old friends is I started arguments, like, left and right. I started arguments, and it was so I could make them hate me. Because I couldn't say the truth. I couldn't just tell them that I don't want to be with you guys no more. I want a new start, you know, for high school. I couldn't tell them that. So what did I do? I made them hate me. I made them not want to be with me. Which, I'd say my high school years are going fine right now. It's been about 2 weeks in my high school. They're going fine. I'm doing football for high school. You know where to find me? Is about my, telling my old friends that they know where to find me if they do need me, but I don't want to see them. Yeah, that's it. It's basically how, like, you'll see me in class, and I won't want to see you. I don't want to see you. If you walk up to me, it's basically about kind of like being bipolar. It's like, I want to find your number so I can block it again. It's me being cocky, basically. It's like, if I do get popular, what would I do? Would I do that? Would I? It's a bunch of, so basically, clean slate is, what if? And you know where to find me is, would I? You know? Stung by a bee or a wasp is kind of about, like, a marriage, like a divorce of, like, a middle-aged man who's a bitch. He's a motherfucker. He's saying, was I stung by a bee? Basically meant to be, if the woman left him, is she dead too? Because when bees get stung someone, they also kill themselves in the process and hurt the person, which is that, was I stung by a bee or wasp? And then wasps live on, basically saying, did I make a good decision? You know, that's what the song is about, decisions. I Sit in My Own Sonder is about telling, just like, girl, it's basically just about Sonder. That's what it's about. And if you don't know what Sonder is, I'm really into philosophy, and Sonder is just about how everyone is, you're not the main character. That's one way to put it. You're not the main character. That's what Sonder is. It's, sometimes you don't realize that everyone around you has their own lives, their own problems, like your peers, your friends, your classmates, strangers you walk by, people you have only one interaction with. Like, maybe, like, on a video game, you talk to some random ass middle-aged man. You wonder where he is. He has his own life, you know. It's not just from what you see. It's also how your actions can change a lot of things and change people's lives. It makes you feel less self-centered, and it's what it's meant to be about. Then I have Philosophical Zombie, which is about being bipolar. I'm not bipolar, but it's basically about being bipolar. Because if you don't know what a philosophical zombie is, it's basically just a person who doesn't want to stay the same. I actually don't know yet. I have not studied philosophical zombies. It's just, all I know is that it's a person who just doesn't change what they are and aren't open to new ideas, and they're self-centered. And they don't care about anyone else. They care about themselves. That's what a philosophical zombie is. And the reason why it's about bipolar is because in the lyrics, you're caring about other people, but you're saying you're a philosophical zombie, even though you're not, because caring about people doesn't mean you're not a philosophical zombie. It doesn't make sense, basically. That's the point. It's not meant to make sense. It's not meant to. And, yeah, so I also thought maybe in this video I should show off the guitar, you know. You've only really seen it. I'm a big Hatsune Miku fan. This is the guitar. This is the only guitar I have. Only guitar. I have not touched another guitar. My dad, basically how I got the guitar set, how I got into the guitar set, my brother, he started playing the guitar, and he gave me a shitty old acoustic, which I don't have anymore. It broke. And my dad wanted to give me an electric guitar because he ended up hearing me play my brother's guitar, which, fun fact, I used what I played on my brother's guitar that got me this guitar in Forced Love. I don't even remember how to play it. You know? That's what I played. And my dad was like, why don't I get him a guitar? And he bought me this $80 fucking guitar. This is $80 guitar on eBay. $80 guitar on eBay. And a hand-me-down amp. And also a hand-me-down cord. My brother actually gave me the pick and the capo, which I use in a lot of my songs. This capo is one of the best things that could have happened, and that's basically what my guitar is. And I think I might play a couple, you know, songs with you. Might play a couple songs, you know. I'll play my two best songs, you know. I'll just play a little, you know. Fuck it, you know. What I've done with Clean Slate, which is, I think, is one of my best songs that I've ever written. I've already said that, but I kind of stole this part from Radiohead, though. I kind of stole that. And then I have Duke, which, fun fact, I have, in the remastered Duke, I have the capo on the first fret, and I go. In the original Duke, I don't even have a capo, I just go. Which I actually think sounds better. The only reason I put the capo on the second fret was because at that time, my guitar was very detuned. I don't even know if the guitar is in tune. I'm not a very musical guy. I don't care about tuning my guitar. I tune it like every 3 months. Yeah, not good. I tuned it actually, I want to say last week I tuned it, so, you know. But Duke, you know, fuck, I'll play you Duke. first ever song I ever wrote. And one thing about my songs is that I use a lot of, I don't know what chords this is, but I use it a lot. I use this chord a lot. Duke is just, it's so easy. It's so easy. Clean Slate uses this chord a lot here too. 7 Minutes uses this chord. Philosophical Zombie uses this chord. I'm like Kurt Cobain with fucking power chords, you know? I'm like Kurt Cobain with fucking power chords. I guess I could play 7 Minutes. Well, 7 Minutes is a banger. I actually based 7 Minutes. 7 Minutes is the one song that, the reason why someone said I sound like the Sun Dots. One of my friends. And I actually did base it off Sun Dots. I based it off the fucking, how the fuck did this song go again? I forgot. Fuck, wait. Now I gotta find it. Oh, wait, no, I think I got it. I based 7 Minutes off. Small. That's what it's called. Small. I based 7 Minutes off that, which I just go. That's what I do for 7 Minutes. It's just this chord, and I go. So good though. On the same exact chord, I literally used. This is Philosophical Zombie. That's a cool thing I do in this song. I found this out. When I made this song, this is one of my favorite parts when I go. You don't know what I do. Don't know what I do. I just go. I just strum it open and I put the chord and then put the fucking this chord down. I just. Which I actually learned that whenever I learned how to play that one Creed song. I forgot what it's called. One Creed song. Real good Creed song though, but it also kind of sounds like the first chord. And I just continue on. A couple of my older songs, I think, can I remember how to play Seasick? I think maybe I can. Pretty sure that's how it went. I guess I could play Blooming in Winter, which was actually one of the first riffs that I actually liked. answer. And I have like I have Wannabe, which Wannabe was also it's like one of my it's like one of my heaviest songs probably, I'd say. Real loud. It's real loud when I write it out with my amp. Fuck, what else we got? Fuck. Feels like one of the only. I mean, I guess I know how to play like Forced Love, which I didn't even mention Forced Love. I didn't even fucking mention it. Jeez, I can't even remember my own fucking songs. I could play Again, which I also didn't fucking mention again, but Again is a Sign Crush's Motorist cover that I did. It's my version. Such as Again is a cover of I think Better. I think that's what it is. I think it is just which all I did change Better's. Better's literally just if I'm correct, that's how Better goes, which all I did was I just added one fucking note, which is on whatever string that is, which I think it make it sound more full, but of course it's all I really do. What else? What else do I have? Fuck, I can't even remember my own songs, dude. This is bad. I can't remember my own songs. I don't even remember how fucking a lot of my songs go. Like, I don't know how to play. I forgot how to play The Way You Make Me Feel. I'm Gonna Eat Your Pancreas. Or fuck, Living with Dying. I remember how to play that. I guess I remember how to play Leave Me a little. Please, go easy on me. I don't know if I even do. Fuck, no. Wait, no. Fuck, I don't even remember how to play Leave Me. Yeah. Like, fucking. Wait, hold on. Wait, fuck, wait. Fuck. Which, that sounds an awful lot like a song. That's why I don't really like Leave Me a lot, because it sounds an awful lot like, another song that I can't remember, Life of Me. A Life of Me, I can't remember it. I can't remember for the life of me, but I don't know how to play the background riff. I think I do. I remember how to play Forced Love, only because I based Forced Love off of a Sign Crush's Motorist song, which is just... I fucked it up, but like Forced Love is literally just the... Sorry for the random cut. I got interrupted. But Forced Love's just literally is just that one Sign Crush's Motorist song. It's just that, which also corresponds to Seasick, which Seasick is just... That's what Seasick is. But it's also just... You know, it's all Seasick is. So I guess Seasick is basically just Forced Love, but better, you know. But I think that's all I have. Unless, I mean, like, you know, Honeydew's background melody is real good. I don't really think you can hear it much in the song, but like, how the fuck did it go? Like, that's the background. It's basically, it's kind of like a bass. I like to think that's kind of like a bass. It's kind of like a bass in the song. But I mean, like, that's really it. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. Because I don't remember how to play any other songs. I don't even remember how to play half of like the songs. Because a couple of the songs that I made, I would search up on Pinterest, and I would just be like, guitar chords, and I'd do one of the chords, and I'd be like, and I'd fucking drop my pick, and I'd be like, I mean, sounds good. Ooh, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, then I go, I mean, I guess I could play like Still Here and I Don't Know Why, which I literally just copied an Alex G song. Copied an Alex G song. That's literally just an Alex G song. If you don't know what Alex G song it is, you probably know. It's just the main part. It's the main part, which most people can't hear. That's all. That's the Alex G song. That's the Alex G song. This is my song. There's little to no difference. All I did was I changed instead of I did, which guess what? Such a subtle change. That's such a subtle change, dude. It's fucking crazy. It's such a subtle change. And you know, I'm still here and I don't know why. I may or may have not used ChatGPT to make those lyrics. Yeah, but that's like the one only time I ever used it. One only time I ever used it. But I mean, I'm hoping to get my shit on Spotify soon. You know, probably the first song I'm gonna put on Spotify is gonna be "What Have I Done with a Clean Slate," only because it's one of my more popular ones, and also it's probably my best written one. And then I'll soon maybe put a couple of other songs I like on there. Maybe I'll revamp a couple of the songs before. Like maybe I'll put like "Seasick" on there. 7 minutes will be going on there. Dick Remaster. All the remasters will be going on there. I don't know if Soundcheck will be going on there. Probably not. I don't really like Soundcheck. Maybe I'll put Soundcheck the song on there, and maybe I'll put Honey Found, because Honey Found is a pretty good song. I like the piano. I don't know how to play piano, by the way. That was a virtual piano. I wish I had a piano. Piano is like one of the coolest instruments I think you could ever know how to play. I've also kind of want to play the violin. I want to play the violin, but I feel like violin's too hard for me. Too hard, you know. But yeah, I say that's really it. I ain't got anything else to talk about. I mean, at least song-wise. I mean, if y'all like this rant bit, which, I mean, I know y'all aren't here for me ranting. Y'all are here for music. Not a rant. Music. Rant. I'm not the best speaker either. Not at all. I'm not a good public speaker. Don't put me up in front of a crowd like it's kind of easier to just talk to my phone than anything else, you know. Before I go, I want y'all to remember. I want y'all to remember the meaning of Sonder and how everyone you've affected, everyone you've done things to, they have their own lives, issues, problems, and you're not the main character. That's all I'm gonna leave you off with. Keep wondering and always Sonder, you know? It was so fucking cringy. Why the fuck did I say that? No, why the fuck did I say that? Why the fuck did I say that? Oh, we were going off so good. We were going off so good. I was doing amazing. Until I went fucking say shit like that. Say stupid shit like that. Why the fuck did I say that? Always Sonder. Yo, why the fuck did I say that? Okay, yeah, I'm out.